Hello. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to do some more advanced selecting tools, and that's using this toolbar right under where we left off last time. The two tools are the quick selection tool and the magic wand. And for this, the file that I have open right now is called Girl in Green. You can find it in your source files. So I wanted to show you the two tools, starting with the magic wand tool. The way that the magic wand tool works is it selects similar colors. So if you click on the green or if you click on the red, it will sort of find in that same area all the similar colors within a certain tolerance level. And so the tolerance is actually up here. So if you click down the tolerance to 10, something really low, it's going to be really, really picky. Notice how it doesn't even select the edges that veer into the little bit of orange. If you bring the tolerance up to 30, say, it's going to be more generous in terms of what it decides to select. If you bring it way up, it's going to select even more. You can see it's starting to select a whole bunch of stuff in a row. So just like the other selection tools, you can use the magic wand to then hit the shift key and click into another space, and I can actually click and select this entire word just by clicking into each letter one at a time. And you can actually, if you make a mistake, and hit that Alt key and deselect something. This can be quite useful for selecting things, in the background. If you want to select the background really, really quickly and it's all mostly one color. It does produce sort of a rough edge, just in terms of how it produces. If you can see that the edge along the edge of her shirt there, kind of a jagged edge with the white in the background. So it does have its pros and cons, to be sure. The other selection tool I wanted to show you is the quick selection tool. This is a great little tool. You'll notice that the icon that becomes a circle with a plus in it, and it's as it lives up to its name, so to speak, because you just kind of draw over the surface, and it very, very quickly selects the things in that one area. So in a really quick way, you have a way of selecting something that's multiple colors and kind of snaps to the edge of the object, very much like the magnetic lasso tool, but even more powerful. Now, notice it does have sort of a rough edge, and you want to, if we were looking to refine the edge, we can enlist the power of this option here at the top when you're refining the edge. And notice what it does is it puts the selection against white, and in order for us to see it, you can actually switch it so it can go on to black, and so now you can see a true representation of what's being selected and what's not. And then we can start to use some of this edge detection. I'm going to bring the smart radius here up, and notice right away already a really nice refined edge starting to happen here, following each fold and things, and you can smooth out the fold, and you can actually go in and notice in these areas around her hair, you can actually paint in to the selection to tell this option that you'd like it to refine the edge in that area, and you notice that it's starting to paint in and refine the edge even further in those areas. And then you can hit OK, and you get this much more refined edge in a really quick way. There's still some flyaway hairs that are being cut off there, but in just a few seconds you got a really good selection. So with this photograph of this woman, she's against a white background, but you can see the flash or the light has cast this shadow in the background. If we want to get rid of that shadow, right now we've got her selected, but what I want to do is actually get rid of that in the background. So if you go into the select menu here, and one of the options here is called inverse, and you click that, and you'll notice that the marching ants are now around the outside edge, because what is it? It's inverted the selection, so it's selecting everything but the woman. The keyboard shortcut for that is Control Shift and I. And then at that point, once the reverse is selected, then I can go in with my, say, my paintbrush tool and select, press these double areas to invert it so that the foreground color is white. I'm going to bring the brush up to something really, really nice and big to just block out, and I can paint out the shadows all in behind. Do a little painting over here too, just like that. And now hit deselect here. I've got this image cleaned up, edges really nicely selected, all that shadow gone, making use of the advanced selection tools that are offered in Quick Select and Magic Wand. So there you go. Try it out for yourself.